Hey y'all, welcome back to Neon's Movie Reviews. Um, yeah, I'm getting back into American Gods. I took a bit of a break there, just kind of pushing through some of Nick Cage, and just kind of wanted to watch something that wasn't a Nick Cage movie and wasn't a movie. So picked up episode 3. It's called Head Full of Snow. This one picks up right after the end of the checkers game at the of the previous one. Um, he meets the third sister who was asleep the entire time. She gives him the moon. It's this really cool scene. She like plucks it right out of the sky and it turns into this coin. She gives it to him, and then she tells him to wake up. He wakes up, and he goes to Peter Stormare, challenges him to a rematch. Basically says that it's been so long since he's swung. He doesn't think that he's gonna be able to kill him with one swing, and he doesn't want to be left in that state. So he's just like, this will give you your second swing, and you know if if you win, you get your second swing. If I win, you come with us, and then you still get to swing when we get back. So they play. It's this really cool scene because you've got Wednesday as well. Like I'm almost positive he's Odin, but yeah. So he's going out with one of the sisters. He takes her on this walk. This big storm comes, all this rain, while and those two scenes are intercut with the chess or the checkers game and this rain scene are intercut with one another. It's really really cool, and then and they're talking, and basically war is alluded to, all this stuff's alluded to. It's basically said that Odin's not going to, or I believe it's Odin, but that he's not going to survive this, that he's going to fail, and he's just like, that's just today, or that's just today's fortune. Doesn't mean it's the truth. And so yeah, really cool stuff. And then there's, and then it jumps to, well, actually, first it begins with this really cool sequence with, I believe it's an Egyptian god of death. Not sure which one, but yeah, it's just him leading this old woman who had a heart attack and died, and yeah, it's just leading her to the afterlife, and it's this just really weird, tranquil sequence. It was really really nice. Couple kind of shocking parts to it too, but that's expected with this show. Um, what else? Oh yeah. So after you get the chess game or the checkers game, I keep saying chess. Um, you get this weird little subplot involving this Middle Eastern salesman and this Jin as a cab driver that picks him up. And they kind of hit it off, and there's this very graphic, very, I wouldn't say very long, but a pretty decent length homosexual sex sequence. It's very tastefully done though. Like I I was more fascinated by what was going on in terms of the entire American Gods, how this ties in. So I was still intrigued. Um, yeah, like fucking 2020 woke, like, get over it if you're uncomfortable with shit like that. But yeah, really really cool scene. Gets weird though at the end because like the Jin's skin blows off, and then they're in this like netherworld, and I guess you see him fire fire literally his fire come into him, and I believe either he turns this guy into a Jin, or or he switches, or like he takes over that body, one of the two. But the salesman, he wakes up the next morning, the gin's gone, but the ID's there, the clothes are there, and this guy just puts on the clothes, goes, takes the cab, and just drives off. And so I'm getting the impression that he's gotten a new body, but I'm not sure. It's a really weird scene. And then jumps back, and we're dealing with the two main characters again. There is this side plot involving the leprechaun. He lost the coin that he gave to the main guy. Was his lucky coin, so now he's got horrible fucking luck. Like, this really nice hitchhiker, or this really nice guy that picks him up, they're driving, and Final Destination type shit happens. This pipe falls off this truck in front of them, just goes and impales this driver in the face. Just all this bad luck is happening every step of the way. And yeah, so he's trying to make it to, after he finds out where the coin is, he's trying to make it to the main character's wife's grave to retrieve the coin. And so that his subplot's really fun. I'll talk, I guess I'll come back to that, but so then you have the main two characters. I'm just going to call him Odin, because I'm pretty positive he's Odin. So Odin keeps telling him, just, he gets him this hot chocolate with marshmallows. And he's just like, why are you talking to me about marshmallows? And he's just like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I do like marshmallows. All right, thank you. And it was funny. Yeah, I really like their dynamic. But so he tells them to start thinking about snow, and just keep saying snow, just has them thinking about it, and then it starts snowing, and it's this really cool moment. He leans in, he's just like, I think that's enough. You don't want to shut down the city. And then they pull off this really fun bank heist. They basically pose as security guards and basically say the ATM and the Dropbox are down. I'm out here collecting the stuff that you were going to drop off, and here's a receipt slip. And yeah, it's this really fun sequence, but it ends in a really, really interesting way. So the leprechaun, he makes it all the way back to the grave. He digs up the grave. He finds the coffin. There's a burnt hole about the size of the coin. So he tears off the lid, and it's gone all the way through, but the coffin's empty, and no more scorch marks on the other side. And then the main character goes into his apartment, or into his hotel room, and his wife's there, just sitting on the bed. And she's just, hey. That's where it ends. So, lot going on. I don't really know what other fucking curveballs this series is going to throw at me. I have a hunch it's just going to keep throwing curveballs until mid to late this season, and then they're going to start answering some things. But yeah, I'm so glad that I started this back up. This is really good. Yeah, can't wait to see what the next episode is. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this up. Thanks to all for watching this. If you haven't already, please give this video a like. Really helps out the channel. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm gonna be doing a reaction to each episode as I go through, and then I'm gonna try to get caught up as well. But yeah, that'll just be an ongoing thing with this channel. But yeah, and then I have also got the Summer of Nick Cage series going on right now, or whenever it is that I release this video. Check those out. There's probably 60 plus videos on there in total if this is after. If not, it's somewhere underneath there. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and catch you next time. Stay safe.